Hey, YouTube. How's it going? Hope we had a wonderful week. Yeah. Okay, so let's get right on into it. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone who watched my comeback video. Appreciate the love. Also want to thank everyone who commented on the video and gave suggestions. Thanks, guys. So to get into those suggestions, so first, on the hair care side, we had a suggestion to use Main Choice 4-leaf clover. So I think in a couple weeks we're gonna try that out, so you guys stay tuned for that one. And then on our mindfulness side, we had a suggestion to have like a yoga series. So as for the yoga series, I am going to work my butt off. Okay, just kidding. I'm gonna work to try to get my yoga poses in order, and then I'll shoot a kind of lengthy video that day going through everything, and we'll put together like a really nice yoga series, and we'll talk about mindfulness and how to cope with various stresses in life. Okay, all right, so for today's video, we are going to actually go through what we're going to be doing to prepare for this 5K. As I mentioned before, I'm going to be trying to run a 5K. So it's actually like 8 weeks away, literally. And your girl is not in shape, okay, to say the least. I am not in shape. So this past week, had a pilot week. So basically internally, I think I spoke of it to you guys in the previous video. So I didn't call it a pilot week, but that's what I was alluding to. So basically this past week I set personal goals in my internal, and I was supposed to try to accomplish them, but I kind of didn't accomplish them all, which is okay because that's the pilot week. You have to figure out how these new changes are going to fit into your everyday life. So the goals that I had were, all right, so I want you, first of all, we need to stay hydrated off top. You need to stay hydrated. So I was going to drink a half a gallon of water every single day. Every single day. Actually, that wasn't my goal. That's my new goal. But in the pilot week, majority of the days of the week, so 4 out of 5 days of the week. Guys, I just said 4 out of 5 days of the week. That's funny. Actually, 4 out of 7 days of the week. Yeah, I was going to try to stay, hydrated. So yeah, did I do that? I accomplished that goal. At least 4 days out of this past week, I drank a half a gallon of water. Woo! A lot of restroom breaks, but woo, we did it. As for my second goal, so I needed to get back into working out because the prior week before last, yeah, there we go. Week before last, my hair was straight and I had not been working out. But prior to that week, I had been trying to go to the gym, do a little biking, yada, 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 but it was touch and go. So now we're trying to be serious about the situation because we don't want to be looking crazy, having grannies pass us in the 5K. No, we can't be finishing last. Okay, that's my fear. Like, oh, being this 5K, I'm gonna finish last. Like, nah, we not doing that. We don't need the time judge looking around the corner, ready to yell the man down the street, like, hey, is there anyone else still out there? No, we trying to finish up there. So we want to do this in probably less than 25 minutes. Yes, I told you guys that, so that means I really have to do it because right now, your girl pushing 30 minutes for a 5K, and that's yeah, no, it's not what we want. Okay. Anyway, so back to the pilot week and what I had decided to do. So I wanted to go to the gym at least 3 times last week. I think I went once. But in my defense, I wanted to go more, but real life got in the way of that, so I couldn't. So I just have to, like I said, pilot week is how you're going to fit this into your regular schedule. So, yeah. So we made it one time last week. That was great. Had a good time. I actually biked that particular day that I did go. And then another goal I had was to try to at least run. I don't necessarily have to go to the gym to run. I usually am a sidewalk runner. I like to run on the earth. Yeah, I like to do that. I like to see different things when I run, because if I'm just on a treadmill looking, I'll probably stay on there about 30 seconds and I'm like, okay, this is stupid, I'm getting off. Just kidding. You might like to ride a treadmill. That's great. Not bashing the treadmill. But personally, for me, I don't like it. Anywho, so I was supposed to go to the gym. Not go to the gym. I'm supposed to go run at least 3 times this week, and I actually only did it once, and then I only ran a mile, and then the mile had a break in the middle. The break was only like a minute or 2, but still. And yeah, it was like when I tell you the time on it was like 8:59. Yeah, so that means like 9 minutes per mile, and you gotta tack on extra 30, 45. Let's just tack on an extra minute, because for me at least, my second mile would be slower than my first, and my third would be slower than the other 2, and then you got to do that little extra little bit because it's a 5K. So yeah, we're looking at 30 minutes. So yeah, we don't want that. Anywho, this week I'm gonna take it real serious. Actually, I was trying to take it serious last week, but like I say, real life got in the way of it, and we're gonna iron out the kinks in the schedule. But this week, we definitely have to get 2-3 times, at least 3 times a week of running. I would like to do maybe 1.5 miles this week, each run session. And then next week, we'll bump it up to maybe 2 miles, 2.5 miles. And then the week after that, we'll be at 3, and we're just cranking out 3 all the way to the 5K, But yeah, so that's where we're at with all of that. I also came up with this workout plan. Literally, it's I probably need to incorporate like weights and stuff into my regimen. So that's what I did. Well, actually, just other workouts that aren't just like cardio in your face. We want to build some muscles a little bit, a little quicker. So yeah, so I'm just going to name out the workouts now, and then in a video clip that I'll put after this, I'll show you guys how to do the workouts. Mind you, I am not a trained professional. So if my workout's looking a little funny, or you want to go on the web and find like how to do these workouts, by all means. I'm known for getting on the Google, and I go ahead and type in a little workout, and then they got like a 30-second clip, and they'll like show somebody repeating the workout several times for you, so you can get that form and everything down. So yeah, so if you guys want to try this, I encourage you to try this with me, and yeah, we can talk about our results together. Anyway, so the first workout is a Chelsea original. Actually, I told somebody it was a Chelsea original, and they were like, you stole it from Tybo. And I'm like, I ain't never watched Tybo, boo. So okay, yeah. Anyway, so the first workout is you're gonna do an overhead press. Bloop. You can't see my arms, but you'll see it in the next video. Overhead press to a tricep dip, and then you're gonna come back to center, undo all those workouts that you just did, those moves you just did, bring your ball back to the center, and then you squat it down. And yes, I said a ball because I'm gonna use a medicine ball to do these. You don't have to. If you don't use a medicine ball, you can use a weight. If you're not feeling comfortable using a weight, don't use anything and just do a regular squat. But yeah, overhead press to tricep dip, back to center to a squat. Boom. We want to do that about 15 times. Well, I'll do about 15. You can roll through this workout, and if it's too easy, by all means, tack on some more. If it's too hard, by all means, take off some. Like, we're gonna make this workout, to your liking. All right, I'm gonna do sit-ups. My core is not very strong. Yeah, so I'm probably only gonna crank out about 10 to 15. Okay, 10 to 15. And then we're gonna do a burpee with a push-up. Everybody knows how to do a burpee. If you don't, I'll show you. And you're gonna throw a push-up in there. And then we're gonna do bicycle crunch. We want those legs to go all the way out, like leg extension. You wanna, because that's where, to me, whenever I do the bicycle crunch, that's where I get the most pain, like right up in there. Like when I extend that leg, look. Yeah. Muscle like, okay, I hate you. But look, when we be walking around here looking like a snack or something, like, girl, it's winter, why you ain't got no shirt on? Like, yeah. Anyway, and then we're gonna do single leg Romanian deadlifts. I forgot to tell you how many bicycle crunches we're gonna do, and I forgot to tell you how many burpees. Burpees, I'm gonna do them for 30 seconds. Bicycle crunch, I haven't picked the number for that one. If you want, you could put a second limit on it, minute limit, however you feeling. I'm probably just gonna do like 20. No, wait. 20, let's see. Should I do 20? That'd be 10. Yeah, we're gonna do 20. One on each side is 1. And then the single leg Romanian deadlift, we're going to do, we'll probably do about 15 on each leg. So yeah, so just sit tight. I'm about to get that little video ready for y'all so y'all can see that. So hold tight, here we go. Oh, God darn it. You see that? I might have to edit that out. All right. Oh. Hey guys, hey. All right, so I'm about to show you how to do these exercises. First things first, we're gonna start with that overhead press to tricep dip, back to center, and then we're gonna do a squat. For your squat, women, you have like wider hips. That way you can put your legs a little bit wider. You don't have to be shoulder width apart. Guys, you wanna kind of keep it shoulder width apart. As for your feet, you can have your feet turned a little bit out, or you can have them straight. But the important thing here is to have your knees track over your feet. So what that means is whenever you're bending, you want that knee going in the same direction as the foot. Okay, you don't want your knee, you don't want that. Okay, so here we go. So got your medicine ball, or if you're not using a medicine ball, disregard this part. Anyway, so I'm gonna put my feet shoulder width apart, actually a little bit wider because I'm a girl. And I'm gonna turn my toes out a little bit, my feet out, and my knees are gonna go over them. You'll see that part when I get to the crunch. I'm gonna have to crunch. Okay. Oh my gosh. Anyway, here we go. All right, so we're gonna go to overhead press, straight up, tricep dip. You wanna keep those elbows kind of in-ish, down, and then squat. Boom. Alrighty, so now it's sit up time. First things first, if you need weight on your feet, feel free. I'm gonna put the medicine ball on my foot because I need weight. And then I'm gonna hold my hands on my chest, and when I get up to the top, I'm gonna open up. You can do hands on chest. You can do hands over ears. Don't put your hands behind your neck because you don't want to pull your neck. You can cause injury that way. So here we go. All right, burpee time. Burpee. Okay, so things to remember. You don't want to arch your back. You don't want to have your bottom in the air. We're not a teepee here. We need that, all that in line. And then on the kick back of your feet, actually kick your feet back, okay? You know what, these are gonna be like, I hate burpees, but they are effective, and you wanna do them correctly. Otherwise, what are we doing, right? All right, so here we go. I'm gonna start with the jump. You don't have to start with the jump, but I feel like I got more momentum or whatever. All right, so here we go. Boom. Alrighty, so next we're gonna do the bicycle crunches. All right, a few things to remember. You want your legs at 90 degrees, bloop, bloop, and then you want your hip 90 degrees too, down here. Also, whenever you extend your legs out, you wanna have them hovering above the ground, low, but not touching it, okay? And then you wanna box your ears like we did in, one of the variations for the sit-ups. So here, okay? Let's get it. Oh, controlled movement. All right? No rush. No need to get in a rush. Just do the workout. Form is everything. All right, so this time it's Romanian deadlift time. I'm gonna use weights. You don't have to use weights, but I'm gonna use weights. So key points to remember. So mind you, we're gonna go downward where we're doing this. We're gonna bend over, sort of, kinda. So what's gonna happen is you want to keep your shoulders back straight, okay? And then when you're down, you want to make sure whenever you're doing this workout, just in general, you want to activate the hamstrings and not use your back to pick you up. It's all about the hammies. If you can't activate your hammy, tighten that glute, and yeah, that should activate your hamstrings. Okay, so here we go. Oh, you want to bend that knee, this one, the one that you're working on, and then, you know, when you alternate, of course, you're gonna flip everything to the other knee, leg situation. Yeah. All right. So you want to bend a little bit, right? Okay. And then bend it. Put that one back, opposite leg back, and then you want your shoulders back, and then we're gonna go down. Ooh. A little shaky there. Leg out, leg out, leg out, and then back up, all in the hammy. I'm shaking. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. So y'all just saw me do these moves. Hopefully my form and everything was on point. You know, hopefully everything was together. But like I said, if you don't understand anything, or, you know, if you're willing to do the workout with me, and you don't understand the moves, or my form looked a little funky, you know, Google it, you know. And if you don't like some moves, feel free to switch them out for something you do like. I do that all the time. If I don't like the move, I'm not gonna have fun doing the workout. But yeah, so my goal for this week is to run maybe, I forgot what I said really. What we doing, a mile and a half? We're doing a mile and a half every day, not every day, 3 days out of this week. And prior to that mile and a half, we're gonna do the workouts that you just seen. So yeah, and I'm gonna do, let's see, let me get my list. So for the overhead press to tricep dip to back to center to squat, I'm gonna do 15 of those. Sit-ups, I'm gonna probably do 10 to 15 of those. Burpees is gonna be 30 seconds. And then bicycle crunches, I'm gonna do 20 of those. That's gonna be 20 on each side, so I guess it's 40, that's a lot. You don't have to do all that. And then single leg Romanian deadlift, we're probably gonna do 15 on each leg using weights. And I think my weights were, let me check, I think 7.5 pounds, no, 10 pounds. No, wait, no, too small to be 10. Let me look. They're 5 pounds a piece. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. After we do that, we're gonna follow up with some cardio. So in my case, I'm going to do running for a mile and a half. Do a mile and a half run after these workouts. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, tell your friends. If you didn't, still tell your friends, but don't tell them you ain't like it, okay? Anyway, so yeah, nice chatting with y'all. I'll check back in with y'all next week to let y'all know how everything has gone. I hope y'all have a very fun, productive, stress-free week. All right, Chelsea is out.